Hey. Tuberculosis.
It's tuberculosis.
Dude, that is lumbago. Yeah. All the colors of the rainbow. Hello.
Yeah. What do I do to little kids? I don't know if I can legally say.
Yeah, I was about to say, pick your next answer carefully.
Where's
Shit, is that Pixel Cola?
Yeah! What's up, Shaded?
Not much. Just dying. That's
Just what? Just dying what?
just dying. Nothing. Just the real activities.
Okay. Oh, you guys couldn't hear me at all. There we go. There we go. Oh, cool. We played D&D. Yeah, it's pretty fun, isn't it? It can go on for a while, though. It requires a long, term investment, commitment, and I'm not quite sure if I like that aspect of D&D. My character, for a current campaign, he's a tabaxi, so he's like a cat person, and his name is Garf of the Fields, and he's an absolute asshole. It's great. He's a bard. Yeah, someone's failed to find me on VR chat. Yeah, VR chat's it's really tough to find someone if you're not on the friends list. Yeah, I will. I have an idea for another tabaxi. It's called Garf the Fab, and he's a Black Panther. All his fur is black, and but he's fabulously flamboyant, and he refers to himself as Big Mama, and he also talks like Snagglepuss. He's like, "Well, hello there, darling. Let Big Mama help you." And he has no concept of personal space. This is a Bob's Burgers style rendition of the Shibas. Me and this other animator were planning on doing like a Bob's Burger style intro to the Shiba King videos. So I'm just doing a character test to see how a run cycle would work with this style. I looked up the way, because I did layout. At one time during our careers, we both work on Bob's Burgers, but like at different points of our careers. So I kind of know the style, but the animation quality in Bob's Burgers is just horrendously cheap. I just don't like the animation quality in Bob's Burgers. Like, they barely move. Yeah, what up?
Hey, hey.
Is that Rectal Bisque? Oh, yeah. Hey.
That's me.
What up? I'm animating a run cycle.
Of what?
Of the Shiba in Bob's Burger style.
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah, it's probably more animated
doing
than anything ever been on Bob's Burgers. Except their butt sequence.
At the moment, I'm making model sheets and such.
Okay, cool.
By model sheets, I mean, like, taking screenshots, because I can't find model sheets anywhere.
Yeah,
That's
I found some, but there's not a lot.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have the ones you're talking about.
Yeah, there's just like one artist that posted up model sheets.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because like I love when I love Frederator. They post almost nearly all of their production art. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nice. Let me know, by the way, if I haven't seen it have a problem when I turn my head. This microphone supposedly makes noise. My friends have told me that. Can you hear anything?
I mean, just a little shuffling, but that's fine. And now, because you've requested me to, I will notify you that I am streaming on YouTube. So.
Time to go to the Pikapetey channel.
I know, it's a rarity.
Let's see how many. Oh, it's 27 thumbs up, 23 watch. Nice to see you streaming again.
Yeah.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I want the ending of this to go kind of completely visually crazy, but I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I forgot that Red, a Chiba that's on the community, he does an impeccable Mickey Mouse voice. Like, it is spot on.
Well, what I'm thinking is, you know, Mickey comes in, demonetizes the channel, and then, like, waves his stupid sorcerers thing and turns the Bob's Burgers Shibas into Disney Shibas. Which, of course, ruins them, but, you know, something along those lines.
Well,
We shall see.
I asked Sir Pello because his animation style is, like, really, really crude.
Uh-huh. Wait a minute, this is Disney? Yeah, we're at a low budget these days. Crude would be funny.
This is Disney? Yeah, we don't know how to do 2D animation anymore.
Yeah, we forgot. I thought you guys pioneered great animation. Not so much anymore.
Now we pioneer money! Ha ha!
Well, the Koreans we pioneer. Gotta appease the Chinese censors. Ha ha! Yeah, tomorrow I find out if I get that Ireland job. That'll be crazy if I do.
Do you have to go to Ireland
Yeah.
for that kid show?
Oh, great. No, this would be something new. Well, yeah, I guess it is a kid show. But got a message that says Microsoft account problem. We need to fix your Microsoft account. Most likely your password changed.
That's a scam, probably.
Wait, a scam. But you never. Oh god, all these notifications look so official. I hate Microsoft. Fuck you.
Hey,
Hey.
It's the lemon.
it is I.
I still can't believe you're using what version of Toonboom is this?
Toonboom Studio 4.5.
My god.
I know, it's so old.
It's not as if you need the most current version of Toonboom, but it just, I'm looking at how simple the palette is and the timeline. Like, if this were a more modern version, it'd be like subtool palette.
But, like, I don't need that.
Of course not. But I mean, I need it for my dumb, you know, puppet animation and everything else I do on that. I think you could get used to it pretty easily. It's the node view that gives people trouble in Harmony.
I'm used to working with nodes and all the other programs. See, I'll be bringing knowledge from other programs into it, so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not different from Maya's. What do you call it? The hierarchy.
Mm-hmm.
God, I already forgot what it's fucking called.
Hierarchy.
This is why I can't get a job in Maya. I keep forgetting what everything's.
Yeah.
Just hierarchy, I guess. Graph editor. No, the graph editor is the animation thing. Jesus fuck.
Outlier?
Don't get old. Don't get old, kids. Your mind starts.
My mind is already going in a non-edgy way. My health is not the greatest. I'm not worried. I'm having a blast.
That's the whole point of life, because you could be dead tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. That is the truth.
You could wake up.
You could die in your sleep, kids.
That does happen.
You could die in your sleep.
Oh my god. That fucking, what is it? What's that show called? I forgot what it was. They take kids in these prisons that are misbehaving and they straighten them out.
I'll be scared.
Yeah. You could have an aneurysm on the toilet and you never know.
I don't watch I think I watched one.
I've never watched it.
Mostly what I watch is the first 40.
Yeah.
If I watch TV at all, I love to watch that show because it's like real murders in every single episode of that show. Like the detectives, we got nothing. We got no clues. We just have to hope somebody called.
What the hell?
It's Petey. He's doing a thing. Don't quit.
Oh no, I'm talking about someone just put the whole SpongeBob movie in a chat.
What on the Shibas?
No, and
Yeah, Armando,
Bearded.
it's a test. It's just an animation test to see what the character looks like while doing a run cycle.
I just had chicken nuggets for like the first time in 10 years, and
Jesus, how's your stomach doing?
oh, stomach's fine. It's just, I think it's all the breading. I've been avoiding like fried food forever because I've never been a big fan of it.
yeah.
But today I was like, I'm power of advertising, or at least photos and advertising. I was passing a Wendy's and there was like this big picture of like 10 spicy nuggets and you can get 2 for $5, and I'm like, oh, I suddenly want that, and it's my cheat day. Fuck. And I'm paying for it, or I think I will. I feel okay, like I said, but I don't know. I feel like in a while I'm not going to be.
Oh, you'll be fine.
I feel low. You know what I need? I'll have to brew a cup of coffee or something, and just let the peristalsis push everything out. Does this constitute a small talk? I guess it's small.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I just talk unless I have. Right now I gotta. Fuck this microphone. Jesus Christ.
Who the hell is this?
What?
Such bulbous paw.
Yeah.
This Shiba thing for the Bob's Burgers, it went really big very fast.
It was just going to be a little intro for an actual Shiba short, but now I think it's.
Oh man, I like it. It's pretty nice.
That's what happens when I start making calls and getting people on board.
No, it's not that I mind or anything. It was just funny the other day. You're like, I'm going to be helping you with this. I'm like, you are?
Yeah.
It's like, I did not know this, but I.
When's the last time
I
we
can only
actually worked
imagine
together
when-
on a single short?
Wait, say what?
No, Rectal. When's the last time we worked together on a single short together? Have we ever done that? I don't think
No.
we have.
I suggested things like here and now, and like in the past, I would be like, we should work on something. Like, it's probably too busy. But yeah, we never worked on anything. I mean, we worked on anthology crap, but that was our own.
Yeah.
God, I wish I had not spent all that time wasting good time on that.
All those years.
As Morgan Freeman would say in a very bad impression, I wasted so many.
I wasted so many years of my life.
I'll have to get Obi or somebody else, one of the voice actors. Hey, I wasted so many years with the sheep. I regret every minute.
Shoot, if I had a deeper voice, I could do it, but no.
I see
I
all
need to
these.
smoke more.
I see all these shows coming out for Netflix that are 2D animated, and I'm always like, it's like, what if I kept at it? Could I have been working on these things? But then I think about,
What about? I think you should pitch a show. Is what I think. You keep asking what you should do next. You should have your own show. That's the only thing that's left, really. Who knows? Maybe we make this short. Somebody calls up and says, "We saw that stupid Shiba short. Can we make a series out of it?" Yeah, if you want to waste some time, money, and have nobody watch it, for sure.
The furry community takes over.
All the hallway, as this really weird furry guy we used to know used to talk like this with this weird accent. Well, he'd put all these syllables into things. We'd say, "Are we going to a meeting today, fellow fellas?"
God damn.
Really?
There was this
I would
one.
vouch.
There was this one show I was working on. Let me explain the concept for you. It's basically like, it's like the mafia, all right? But they would, it was all about ice cream instead of like illegal booze, and they would go around basically beating up kids for their ice cream tab money. Like grown adults. It was just like, what the heck is this?
Dude, if that was a TV show, I'd watch it. That'd be some fucking comical stuff.
It was when I worked at that one animation studio for a bit. We were doing something for a client that was paying us. They paid a down payment for a pitch Bible, and then no other payment came again.
Of course.
Alright, talk about Netflix. It'd be interesting to see something that Has Been Hotel get greenlit. I think Has Been Hotel is too expensive of a production for it to be fully realized.
Yeah.
Like, the quality of animation that's in Has Been Hotel would not survive a TV budget.
No. Because they've gotten so cheap. So cheap.
And with the Disney Plus and people canceling their Netflix subscriptions to go over to Disney Plus, their Netflix is going to be scrapping for money, which is a shame because it's they came up with these beautiful 2D animations.
See that they laid off a whole lot of people?
Who?
Netflix.
Possibly. I was telling the coworkers, I was like, man, Netflix has been really good for the 2D animation community. They made like some really good 2D animation films, and they have like all this stuff, and then they cut me off like, yeah, I already canceled my Netflix subscription. I'm like, oh, what? Why? And like, yeah, I'm just gonna use Disney Plus. I'm like, oh, okay. Let me just be sad over here in the corner.
Okay, well, if you want one media company owning everything in the world.
That's true. Very accurate. I feel like Disney, though. Disney is just gonna plummet itself.
That's what everybody's been saying about Disney for years.
Well, I know that, but they're coming up with all these crazy ideas to remake their movies and like.
And they've been making a shit ton of money.
They have.
What they're doing is working. They're not gonna go out of business.
The Lion King live action is the highest grossing film that Disney has made so far.
When do you think they'll eventually like go out of business, if they do ever?
Every 30 years they'll tap into nostalgia.
Yeah, not in our lifetime.
Yeah. But if you had to give it a guess, what would you think?
Never.
Never?
Never, because even if in America they go out of business, some foreign entity eventually, if the American economy gets so shitty, which it probably will, some foreign company will buy it.
True.
So like that with American business all the time. They do it with breweries, they do it with food. A lot of our American food is being made in Mexico now. For God's sake.
What? Oh.
Some of it is, like Pringles, and some other things. I can't remember which ones exactly, but some of the stuff gets made made in there and then shipped back into. It's not owned by Americans anymore. It's got the same name when it was owned by American companies, and so I always look at the food I'm eating. I'm like, I don't know if I want to eat.
I rarely buy processed food.
I don't blame you for that. Today, what did I do today? I went out and I got peanut butter and I got Sandwich bread. That's all. I've been eating so cheap lately.
Ain't no
Oh.
shame in that.
And a box of bran flakes. Like, I don't even snack anymore. I just stick my hand in the box of bran flakes and go nom. One fistful's enough. I'm like, I don't need to go out and buy like a value meal or waste my money eating out. Besides, I don't trust the hands that make food.
Yeah, I can relate to that. All my life, like especially with like let's say, I don't know, fast food joints, stuff like that. I've always been scared that someone's gonna do something to the food, but I've ate it anyway.
This music's lame.
I hate organizing my fucking external drives.
Which is a nightmare, isn't it?
Well, this is like I downloaded all this test stuff for like animation. Now I gotta like find it in my downloads and delete it, and not confuse it with the finished scenes. And yeah.
I ran into a very bitter animator on VR chat the other day. He was in a cuttlefish avatar, a floating cuttlefish. He graduated from CalArts from '91.
Oh dear. Is he working?
He said he went to games, but he had a lot of bad shit to say about the industry and saying to watch your back because they will chew you out. They will screw you over. They'll take everything from you.
Well,
I was like, yeah, I work in tech now, so for a giant company, I'm not actively trying to, be tricked like I was in the industry for the longest time.
Yeah.
well,
Countless
I don't
of
know what exactly you mean by tricked.
countless of bounced paychecks. I mean, I went out to California to get to do some work in the animation industry, and at the end of 2011, so 2012 is when the entire industry collapsed, and they're shipping people up to Canada. I'm pretty sure you remember those years, right?
I do.
Yeah.
They're still doing that.
And we're all very serious about that. Because we're expecting the children to save us all.
If you hear crunches every now and then, excuse those, please.
Well, it's not like we have like the entire Shiba squad in here yelling their stupid heads off about every little thing.
This is why it made small talk. Yeah.
The other chat when you left, BD, they just started playing country music, like blasting through their microphone and ear raping their mics.
Yeah, that's.
We need to teach these younger Shibas some lessons on etiquette and decorum. But like I said last night in the meet and greet, it's like herding cats.
Herding cat. Oh yeah. God Almighty.
I showed up at the very tail end of that.
So what?
Yeah. Be glad you weren't there for the majority of it. Although Shale does an incredible job of organizing and herding.
Yeah.
They will listen to her. They won't listen to me. I could go, hey, guys.
Yeah,
No, he
they
listens.
don't.
But she says one word, and they're like, oh, she's so cute, squeaky voice. I'm a dirty man with horrible thoughts. I'll listen to her.
That's very accurate, actually.
Oh, I hate transferring large Harmony files.
It's a struggle, it is.
Well, I optimized these files and they're still. I gotta call my optometrist, dude. My eyes are so bad now I can barely even see to.
Oh shit, man.
Well, no, I went to them just recently and they're like, you need these trifocals. You should be able to see up. If you squint down to the bottom of the trifocals, that don't work. I need glasses for close-up vision, dude. I'm almost 50 years old. Like, your eyes go bad after 40.
Damn.
I'm surprised mine lasted as long as they did. You know, squinting for years at a computer screen and bright white paper. I'm surprised it took them this long to get. But I got my reading glasses here. Those will suffice. Yeah, get ready when you're old. Shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, do you think
That's fine.
the animation industry has like an ageist problem as well?
Oh, without a doubt. But it's not so much the age. It's, are you a middle-aged white man? Then we don't want you. Or are you a middle-aged person with experience we'll have to pay? I think it comes down to hire young, hire cheap.
Yeah. And then get one middle-aged person with experience to shepherd them all.
Yeah. Which was kind of my job on this last job. They basically said, well, you're the quote-unquote experienced older person.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, then shouldn't I be a director? Or a director who's 15 years younger than me? Nobody listens to me. Although, at the end, and the funny thing is like, some people saying like, oh, I don't know if we want to hire that guy because, you know, I don't like his ideas. I pitched my boards, and the people who actually created the show are like, we love this guy. He's our favorite guy. He does the best. Thank God for that. Like, these characters had no personality, so I just started putting, like, personality traits in the storyboard. And so all of a sudden, people were like, all the stuff like I was putting in, I started seeing the other storyboard artists drawing. They're like, oh, you made him dab. I'm going to make him dab. Sorry, I don't want to go on to a long middle-aged.
What in the
But yeah,
world is that?
middle-aged white guy, not good for a hire. Don't
Struggle.
meet that diversity quote.
Getting messaged again. Yay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Man, rebuilding my collection of stuff after losing everything is such an arduous task.
Mm-hmm.
Had all these Maya rigs, like a couple I paid for, and they were gone, and now I had to like paw through my old emails and find the receipts and the websites where I got them, and that's a pain in the ass.
Suprusky says, Pika, do you have a drawing career? I very rarely draw on the job. It's mostly, I work in the tech industry as an animator. So it's mostly making very specific things for the engineers so they can design the next level of networking technology and like the protocols and everything like that. So it's very, very technical when it comes to animation.
He's in charge of Action Access Protocol.
Yeah, it's a very, very technical thing of looking at it. So
Yeah.
Technical bullshit.
It's
Economical.
it's
Don't
it-
listen to me. I'm just the angry animator.
yeah, it's very, and you never really get to see the end results of what you do, and then like 3 months later, you're like, oh yeah, that thing that you did like 3 months back, that won an award, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. So at the end of the day, I never really have anything I can point to and say like I did that, which kind of sucks as an artist because that's what we're all about.
This is why it's good you're getting back into animation,
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I made that entire boss battle, so I never really left animation.
Yeah.
It was just 2D animation.
Dude, that boss battle was amazing.
Oh, I loved it.
I'm telling you, I was so impressed how quickly you came up with that and how... What's the word I'm looking for? How atmospheric and thematic it felt.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
Felt like a whole new video game.
Yeah, it was quite fun to make. Someone else showed me another boss battle or another like battle level, and I've played countless of these on Newgrounds back in the day. But it's like this like weird chiptune music, like techno music with just like spinning blocks or whatever. And yeah, the mechanics of the battle's like pretty difficult because it's like a platform based, but it had no personality, nothing. It was just like,
Well,
here's the mechanic, do it. And
Pika,
yeah.
it says, Pika, what inspired you to make art? Or did you already answer that?
What inspired me to make art?
His brain.
My brain.
Brains tell you to do stuff. and you better
I
do
woke
it.
up one day.
Unless it's murder or like raping someone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, hey.
No.
Can
I
you-
said not to do that.
Okay. Yeah. Copa.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting. Right now, YouTube's going delete Pikapetey's channel.
Dude, I hate YouTube so much. I hate it. Oh my god, it's the worst thing.
They just become this whole Big Brother thing. It really is becoming that.
Well, first it was you can do whatever you want. You can do what you want, but with restrictions of certain, things. Then it went into it has to be family friendly. Now it's
And advertiser friendly if you wanted to make money.
No, because the government got involved. And when the government gets involved, they screw everything up.
oh yeah, this totally is family friendly. But if they deem it not family friendly, you're
you're
the one getting into
You have politicians that don't even own cell phones, making the rules of what to do.
Exactly.
But
Bullcrap.
they don't.
They wanna
I think
tell-
they don't understand how international YouTube is. So, like, yeah, what are you gonna do? You're gonna find someone. The FCC is gonna find someone who lives in Switzerland. Yeah, good luck with that.
I think they said like the fine is like 40,000.
Yeah, but if you live in America, I mean, the FCC can't
yeah.
touch you if you live in Switzerland.
Oh yeah. YouTube is. I mean, don't get me wrong. YouTube is a very good platform in ways, but nowadays it's like, what the heck is going on?
It's not FCC, it's the FTC. Federal Telecommunications Company. It's
Cocksucker community. Oh, jeez, I said it again.
but it's still
Where's our censor?
their
button?
laws
We
aren't
need
aren't
a-
international.
Yeah.
Well, hey, people in Ireland or Scotland or wherever the hell it was put some guy in jail for teaching his dog how to do the Hitler salute for a joke. They put
Beg
him in
your pardon?
jail. Yeah, they did. He taught his dog to do the Nazi salute. They put him in jail, even though he said it was a prank for YouTube. It's not a joke. He really went to jail. It sucked.
I don't know what to say.
I think that was Germany. Germany takes those joking around like with Hitler very, very seriously.
No, I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
I was pretty sure the guy was a UK guy. His name was Count Dankula or something. Maybe it was Germany. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I believe it was Germany.
Oh my god. Someone keeps messaging me.
Go away. I'm talking to my online friends I'll never meet.
Oh, I'm a trigeminal pyrofox.
Stop.
No, it's not German. It's a guy. It was in Ireland and Scotland. Wow. Okay, so was
Yeah, it was the UK. I'm telling you, man. They're getting pretty authoritarian.
don't worry. There's the world of VR chat. You can just escape in VR.
Yeah.
Soon they're gonna take that over too. You're gonna go in
If
there
it,
like
if
one
it
day
gets
and it's
if
gonna
it
be
gets too big, then the copyright people. If it gets too big and they have too much money, then people are gonna be like, I smell a big pile of copyright pie that I can get my hands on. Oink 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 oink. Give it to me. Oink 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 oink.
Just like Nintendo. Somebody did a Let's Play of our game that we made them pay $70 for. Got to take that ad money.
Jesus.
More oink 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 oink.
What does the guy come to? Oh, Jesus. That was loud.
Yeah.
That's what a real man sounds like.
That hurt.
Oh my god, that was like disgusting.
In my ear. And
I'm
now I'm
calling-
traumatized and triggered, and I'm going to
calling-
sue him and call his company and get him fired.
No.
Cancel
I'm calling-
culture. Cancel culture. Cancel
We're
culture.
gonna-
Oh my
Hashtag
god.
Cancel PD.
Oh my god. Cancel PD. Oh, did you hear that one time that he was rude to someone? Oh.
Did you
My
see
God.
that?
And
He accused the black Shiba of wanting watermelon.
oh. What a racist. Oh my god.
Dude, I'm telling you, the reaction. Oh, reaction is the best part of it.
Yeah. When are you gonna release Spigot's
Okay, where do-
Spigot's African one?
Dude, I still have that. I was editing that. I have to finish that.
Yeah, dude, that's like him riding a giraffe, listing off African proverbs is best footage.
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Trust me, it's coming. I want to finish this thing first, though. It was gonna go with that one, but I think it might be too much work. I'll never get it done if we don't. Jeez, even just doing Shiba shorts is a lot of work. Silver Extreme, I'm glad my belch made you feel disgusted.
I remember to give you an idea of how clueless politicians are. I was at International's first robotics competition in high school, and you're there with teams from around the world, you know, and apparently a senator or something showed up to give a speech at the finals or whatever, and then midway started going off about how, like, you know, this is great for America and America's going to be like so awesome, and, you know, America's so number one or whatever. And I'm just looking around, everyone's just looking around. It's like, dude, you're giving this speech in an international stage right now. Like,
Uh-oh.
I like burgers. Bob's Burgers style is awesome. Love that.
Woohoo.
Oh, you have to get on when the European Chivas are on, Rectal, because you have to meet Chris and his wife. They're in Germany, and they both have full body tracking, and indexes, and they play in the same play area.
Oh boy.
Nice. What time do they generally get on?
Normally they get on. Their late night, for them is like 4 o'clock. Like when I'm getting home from work, because they're like the UK is like 5 hours ahead of me. So when I'm getting home from work, it's already 10 o'clock over there. So you would have to get on.
That,
oh yeah,
that Ireland job, then that won't be a problem.
Yeah, that won't be a problem.
I'll be right back. He's back.
All I heard from that was "I'll be right back." Got to use the.
Dude, it's so much fun to see the assault on like PC gamers just ranting about how the new Half-Life game is exclusive VR. Oh, it's so great. It's so satisfying. And they're like, well, why doesn't it have a PC port? Like, and it's like, because it can't. Because it's like playing Duck Hunt with the D-pad. Go play... Go play the NES Duck Hunt with the D-pad. It doesn't work.
I can't wait for that game though. It's gonna be pretty fun, I think.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Midnight.
Yo, what's up, Petey?
Yo, what's up? Did you fix your Oculus yet?
No, it's perma broke. But
Oh shit, man.
a fan, it's okay. A fan mailed me his full Vive kit last week, and it'll arrive tomorrow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's some
I had
fan,
mentioned
man.
on stream that my Oculus didn't work anymore, and he was just like, I haven't even used mine. Just you can have that one. I was like, what the fuck? Are you sure?
Holy.
Oh man, you're gonna complain about the controllers.
I'm gonna complain about the controllers because I've had Oculus, I've had Index, and from what I hear, the Vive is the worst.
Wait, you've had Index. Where's your Index?
I had to sell it.
Oh no.
Yeah. I've been through the spectrum and back.
Oh man. How do you run Windows 7 in 2009? I do. I'm a terrible person. Don't worry, when Half-Life comes out, I'm upgrading my computer. I'm finally getting Windows 10.
Dude, I've been playing through Half-Life 2.
You're gonna regret it.
I'm gonna
Windows
regret.
10, it's good, but it sucks.
Wait, didn't they say Windows 7 was full of like millions of security holes?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
It just runs smoother though.
Does it though? It's not built for modern hardware.
Well, yeah, but Windows 10, every update they do just screws over their program.
Like I wonder if Windows 7 can even handle like modern like multi-threading and things like that.
I don't know.
Load game. How is it that we can't stream on the server? Petey, did you toggle that off?
I don't know what I did.
Okay. This is the first time I've ever seen that. What a wop. What a wop.
Mm.
Oh.
Armadillo Crow says to my thing, to be fair, VR headset that Valve has cost $1,000. Yes, but everyone forgets that when Half-Life 2 came out, like, you had to pay like
needed a
1,000.
pretty good ass PC.
Yeah, you need a good ass PC at the time, and those were like around $1,000 or $2,000. So it's the same. It's the same thing. But everyone saw Half-Life 2, and they're just like, "Holy shit! Look at the physics engine."
Yeah, I mean, there were gamers that were doing like cheap ass GeForce cards and ATI's cards, and then Half-Life 2 comes out, and all of a sudden there's this wave of people who wanted the highest end graphics cards there are. Kind of the same thing, kind of, sort of. But I also think we'll likely see a price drop on the index by the time it comes out. Just they can push more hardware.
I honestly
At least I
hope
hope
this
so.
is a revolution. This is clearly the tipping point in the VR industry, because it was almost gonna die. Like if Half-Life doesn't show the industry this is how you make a VR industry game, and this is what people want VR content like this, it's not gonna look good.
Yeah.
Because the only thing going for that the actual professional industry is paying attention to is whether or not Facebook Horizons does well. And Facebook Horizons is going to fail because it's Facebook.
Yeah.
Because Facebook's reputation.
I was really excited too, because when I first heard about Alex, I thought maybe it was like a short VR offshoot in the Half-Life universe, but then I found out it was a full-on AAA Half-Life game. With a full story and everything, and like
full story.
wow. Plus all the creation tools.
15 hours. Someone said I played through the game and I know what to do during the game, and it still took me 15 hours.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really excited for the world building. Like I really hope that becomes a huge thing, like the Source engine did. Because so many things spawned from Source. Like Half-Life 2 came out, which is fine, but the modding tools spawned like all these other huge games.
And I will tell you this: a lot of my former mentors in animation that were like supervising animators at DreamWorks, they've been working at Valve for the past 4 years.
Oh,
and I talked to one. I was like,
damn.
dude, you've been working on Half-Life, and I was like, dude, like animating in VR it's super difficult, isn't it? And he's like, oh my, and he replied, he's like, oh my god, it's like the hardest animation I've ever done, because the margin of error that you have, you notice things like even on a flat 2D, like a flat traditional game on a console, if your enemy's feet are sliding, against the floor as they're running up to you, that's sort of forgivable because it's like it's flat. It can kind of look like he's scraping the ground with his claws. That's not forgivable in VR. You notice it and it breaks immersion.
Mm-hmm. Plus things that were 2D before, like the tricks 2D games would play, like say
particles.
Well, simple ones, the sky maps.
Mm-hmm.
Sky maps are typically like 2D maps that just have special tricks to make it look like a 3D environment, but in VR you actually have to make it volumetric.
Yeah. It's the same as animating for an ordinary video game. It is. However, the fidelity of animation that you have to do for real time is through the roof, because now your audience can detect spatial depth to your animation. You
Of
can't.
what you speak, Petey.
You can't animate to the camera.
Right. What'd you say, Rectal?
I asked him what he was talking about exactly.
Oh, animating
we're
animating
talking
for VR.
Yeah. We were talking about the new Half-Life game.
Oh, is that?
What? You broke it.
I thought I recognized your voice.
Hi.
What up, dude?
Not much. Just playing through Half-Life 2. Apparently Evan is as well.
Sounds sketchy.
Who is
It's
that?
a little sketch.
Scary.
Yeah, sounds a little sketch.
It sounds incredibly you're wanting
No,
to do though
accept it and tell
to
him to send nudes.
to be successful animating. Yeah, it's really weird to like stand there in your living room and you look at a freaking cartoon character and have a conversation with it. It's kind of surreal.
I think it's cool. I mean, honestly, the first time I did VR chat, it was much more realistic. Or not VR chat, but VR. It was much more realistic, and it had the headset. My friend was letting me demo it, and I was like, "This is the coolest thing I've ever seen." But I still didn't have much interest in it. It was only when I saw Petey's personal Shiba model in action that I was like, "Holy, I'm talking to a cartoon.
Yeah.
That's amazing."
Yeah, you can literally all the times that I've been animating, coming up with worlds, and then I only view them through this little window, which is my my computer monitor, and then VR allows me to stand in the world, walk around Toontown.
Once a Shiba, always a Shiba.
Oh, Petey.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for Boneworks. I want to play Boneworks.
Is that a game?
Yes.
I loved when they were demoing it, and the fact that the monster, he comes at you, swings his arm, and he grabbed the monster's arm, then stuffed him into a locker.
Yes. Yeah, it's Rectal. It's a physics-based FPS game,
Yeah, I'm looking at a trailer right.
and a lot of people thought it was an early prototype of the Half-Life VR game.
Everybody's so caught up in like, oh, when's Half-Life gonna come out? When's Left 4 Dead gonna come?
Dude. Okay, what really impressed me about the Half-Life trailer is the casually brushing aside objects on the shelf. Because if you watch it, those objects crash into other objects and brush them aside, but there's no clipping.
Yeah.
All of those physics interacting,
really
and
good
there's
with the
no
cloud.
clip. Yeah, there's no
I know,
like
it's
jitter and
ridiculous.
clipping. I was like, holy shit.
Rectal, you just made me realize that with the modding tools for this new Half-Life VR game, someone could recreate Left 4 Dead VR.
Oh,
It would be amazing.
that
Left 4
would
Dead
be
with VR.
really good.
You know what? Maybe that's what they're taking so long. Is maybe that's actually what they're doing.
I mean, it could be.
Think about it. Zombie shit.
Any type of concept that was made up with the Source engine could easily be done in the new one.
I'm hoping they remake Gary's Mod and Source Filmmaker with the new
Let's
engine.
do a Left
Well,
4
they
Dead Shiba.
Well, I guess Gary's Mod is not quite the same thing, because
Yeah,
Gary's
why-
Mod is just another. Actually, how do you describe Gary's Mod? Because you have the Source SDK and the content creation tools, and I guess Gary's Mod is just a means of playing them.
Well, yeah, I think Gary's Mod is just one of those games where you don't really know how to describe it, but it's fun to play. Like, you can do what you want, and, well, there's limitations, but they're not as big as other games, you know? It's just in general, fun thing to play.
Mm-hmm. I have found myself in Ravenholm.
Great.
This is a great part of the game because this is when they really start showing you the physics-based interactions and objects in game.
People are suggesting Left for Shiba in the chat. I say we do it. Why hasn't anybody made like a Coach Shiba yet?
Oh, what, Coach?
Coach from Left 4
Oh,
Oh.
You know, the big black.
Just a big black Shiva?
Well, he wears like a shirt and talks like this. He's always talking about.
Well, friends call me Coach.
My friends call me Coach.
Remember that old ass Left 4 Dead animation that somebody did?
Yeah,
it was
it's
a
called
while back.
Left for Speed.
Yeah.
That's funny as
we were talking about Flash Kit's animations the other day. That McGregor,
God.
give me a belt! Give me a belt!
I remember those.
Oh my god, dude, the Boneworks game looks Oh wow.
Right?
It's very interesting.
You know, as I'm playing through Half-Life 2 right now, I'm realizing I can definitely much more notice the difference between baked lighting and like real-time lighting. I don't think I could before, but now I see it.
It's one of those things you just get better at it the more you do. Till eventually you're talking shit about other people.
Do I go down here? Oh, I do go down here. That's it.
Not playing with your kids today, midnight.
No, they're not here today.
Thank God, right? I sent them to their mother.
They're over twice a week. This week it'll be Tuesday and part of Thursday.
Sheba, the video game.
Oh lord.
Dude, if I was gonna make like,
watching Lady and the Tramp, the new real life one.
Oh God.
oh, is that out?
Yeah, I didn't know they made a real life one.
What?
No, but is it out? Is it in the theater?
Yeah, they're watching it. It must be on Netflix or something.
No, that can't be. He has to be like pirated.
I think they made it
think
only for
so.
Netflix or Disney Plus. They only made it for Disney Plus.
Oh yes, that's what it was.
Really? Oh, they knew it was gonna be.
Yeah, they didn't.
They look cute. But
Sorry, we're animators. We're jaded and angry about anything that wasn't.
Oh
wrong.
God, yeah, that
Or at least-
animator I met on VR chat, he was jaded and angry. As, oh my God, he was. He's like, yeah,
know what
you
it
were.
is? It's like, it's so like we got I got into animation in like the early '90s. It's the only thing I wanted to do, and nobody saw the whole computer revolution coming, and nobody thought like, okay, this is going to destroy 100 years of animation, hand-drawn animation tradition, and people kept saying, oh, this is just a temporary thing, hand-drawn will. Even after like something as awesome as like, that Klaus movie came out, people are just to still be like looking at like, it's still old-fashioned. It's still costs too much money, and that's why it'll never come back because everything in this.
those cost more money, but there's definitely situations where like hand-drawn art, like in video games. So like, what was that one? That was
Wonder Boy.
no.
There's like 1,000.
Wonder
Like,
Boy.
hand-drawn
It's really hard. There's like flowers and you're
Cuphead.
Oh, Cuphead.
Oh.
Yeah, Cuphead is a really good example of like hand-drawn art being used in a new format that works really well. Granted, yeah, they had to draw a lot of frames, like so many frames for a simple animation, just like of a character just throwing a punch.
But we're used to drawing so many frames of a character for doing a simple thing. That's what we.
True.
That's what we study. That's our craft.
I mean, it takes a certain mindset to be able to do it. You see what PD's doing now. Some people, they sit down, they give it one try, they're like, oh, I don't know how you. They don't have the patience.
Wait, are y'all screen sharing?
I'm actually streaming on my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
The prodigal son returned. Hey, Mage Animator, they had to spend the money on that Sonic remake because people would have dragged the filmmakers into the street and lynched.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For as shitty as Sonic is and how unfamiliar his lore is, because nobody actually knows what it is, because it changes from game to game and TV show to TV show, people still love him for whatever dumb reason.
Mm-hmm. I'm so glad they redid that. It really
still
makes
looks
you look at
awful.
the original one. Yeah, but it makes the original one look even worse.
Oh my god,
Like,
the
it makes it
original.
look like the people who did the original one just didn't even.
I've watched so many reaction videos to people watching that trailer. Oh, that was a.
I just want to see the series of decisions that led to the original one.
Well, like, I
know,
think it was
because
you, Petey, that said it's exactly what it is. It's just that's what happens when too many suits get involved in the creative process.
Yeah, but even one suit had to be of the age or like, I know what the games look like. This doesn't look like the.
Yeah.
Somebody had to have spoken up.
And people were probably spouting out like random things to make them sound smart in the meeting. Like, I know the more human, like we want it to connect with our audience, you know, and our audience is also human. So if we could give them like realistic human teeth, I think that would better make it, you know, empathize with our audience members. Like, oh, that's a great idea, Margaret.
Yeah, because that's what the audience loves. Is they wanna feel like the character can exist in the world, except that's not the case ever. And that's why Pixar movies are so popular. And
Oh, I mean,
anything
all they had to do-
DreamWorks puts out.
All they had to do was look at that Detective Pikachu movie. Whether you like the movie or not, all they had to do was look at the look of it and say, they did it.
Mm-hmm.
But they looked at they looked at. They looked at numbers only. So they looked at the Detective Pikachu movie. Okay, all right, and then they looked at how much money the live-action Lion King has made, and that they came to their conclusion that way.
Yeah.
I finally watched that, by the way, Petey, and I was so incredibly disappointed with everything.
I refused to watch it, even on the
only thing
airplane.
they did good was the visuals. The problem with translating something like The Lion King into making the animals hyper realistic is that animals don't really express emotion very well visually. So they're just blank-faced characters being excited or being sad, or being happy. They all have the same face.
Yeah.
Also wasn't happy that they changed some of the songs.
Were they
Nowhere
changing
near as
some of the
catchy.
songs?
Yeah,
Oh, that-
they're like sung differently in different cadences and added extra words.
Can You Feel the Love Tonight sung in the daytime?
Yeah,
Huh.
I can see what's happening. And they don't have a clue. They'll remake all your favorite tunes.
they could.
The other thing that pissed me
with dogs do well with like expressing emotion visually. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that. What was I gonna say? Fuck, I forgot. I lost my train of thought. There was gonna be something about the Pikachu movie. Oh yeah, the one thing I hated about the Pikachu movie was they did exactly what I was afraid they were gonna do. Cut out the battling and cut out slavery aspect of Pokemon because no, I knew it like as soon as the trailer I sense the foundation of a story that somehow tries to exclude the two most important parts of, and
Yeah.
I was right, like right at the beginning they had that one scene where the guy was like, here in the city there's no battles, there's partners, and I'm just like, oh, come on.
Yeah, it was pretty weak.
Come on, don't
Super
ruin
kid friendly.
Oh, fuck you.
But that's kind of how the new Pokemon games are. Like, there's no real like antagonist that you hate.
And that's
Like when
why
I grew up
don't
playing Pokemon like Yellow and Blue, like you had Red,
Yeah.
and you hated him because he
And
was
Red was
such an asshole.
No, I thought that was Gary.
Gary, Prick, Red, whatever, or Blue, or whatever.
I think in the very original ones, like Pokemon Red and Blue, he was just named Red.
Well, if you didn't name the rival, it was Gary. I think.
It's just so fucking offensive to me. Oh, everything's like we can't offend people. We don't want people to think we're encouraging like animal slavery. Pokemon don't fucking exist.
But yeah, I think the newest Pokemon game,
Oh, hey.
the antagonist
Red
came off more
Visor.
like a mean-spirited best friend.
Yeah.
Like, don't mind him. He's just being a dingling. We love him.
Like the great thing about that early Pokemon is just like, look, wild Pokemon, caught it, it's mine, you're my slave.
Yeah.
And nobody cared. But now it's just like, hey, look, you have a Pokemon part.
But you still grind up the Pokemon bodies into candy.
Yeah, that's true.
Delicious Pokemon powdered candies.
As soon as I saw that girl who played the reporter in that movie, I was just like, get her out. Don't like her. Get her out. Don't care. Get her out. Bad actor. Get out.
But I did love the over the top campy villain. That was great.
He was pretty cool. I love it. Again, all the Pokemon look great. Mewtwo looked awesome.
Oh, Mewtwo was the best part of the movie, to me. PD, Tails was asking if you'll make it to D&D in an hour.
Oh, yeah, I'll have to take out my dog and feed her. And do some things. I really want to finish this.
Understandable.
Well, there's my paint tool, Si. Whee! I will never use Photoshop to do blending again.
I could try to stream D&D here on YouTube. That'd be kind of funny.
You could do that'd be kind of fun.
You could see how it looks like when we play D&D in VR.
I've been curious because I honestly didn't know you played it in VR.
Oh yeah. We have giant cartoon dice that we throw around, and then we have our sheet right there. It's great.
Oh.
It's knocking on my door. Z the zebra, yes.
But the downside of that is that I don't have like that OB.
OBS?
No, not OBS. I'm using OBS right now, but the one where you can
OBR
see
drop.
where you can see your chat. I'd have to take off my headset to see the chat because I can't even switch to use Steam VR menus to turn on desktop mode because they broke that in their latest update.
Damn.
Yeah. I could direct everyone's to Tails VR.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be streaming it.
streaming
Yeah. Why
it.
don't you go to Tails? Okay, at the end of this, I'll direct you all to the Twitch streamer Tails VR, and then you can see the session from there. Because I'll be on there.
I hate organizing this shit. So many folders. LULZ folder. Fuck. Oh, yeah, PD, I got lines from McStuffin. He's got his lines for me, to me, for the project.
Where is he?
No, we're slowly getting everything.
I thought he went MIA for a bit.
He did. Something's going on with him. He's doing something about not contacting people, talking to people, and I don't know. You didn't say why.
It's hard to say. It could be one of those things where it's just. I noticed, especially in VR chat, there's this constant. I don't know of a good word for it, but basically, when you start treating VR chat more like the real world, and you start taking what people say very seriously and relationships very seriously, then sometimes it can just backfire.
Oh, yeah.
Now, to be clear, I'm not saying that's what it's going through, but it just made me think of that. Because anytime I've had a friend who just kind of noped out of everything, it's because there was just a lot of drama.
Yeah.
And it was brought on because everyone involved just took everything way too seriously instead of just...
It's like, this is just for relaxation. This is for fun. You're supposed to have a little bit of fun and go back to your...
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no,
don't
that's the
treat
way.
it
That's
as
what.
your real life.
That's the way I treat it as well.
Oh, Pikapetey Animations. How do you feel about having kept a channel name that you didn't even intend to have it as a main channel name?
You know, at this point, I don't care. You know, it comes up really well in Google searches.
That is true.
I mean, it is what it is. I don't fret over it because I don't need that stress. And honestly, it's nice because it's not serious. Like the name itself. Okay, this is a Pikachu guy making animations. It's not. It's not like it has a little air of non-professionalism to it. So, you know, like I'm not like Harvey Rothman or Harry Partridge. You know, like my actual name on the product.
I can't. Yeah, my name wouldn't sell. It wouldn't get me views.
Pikapetey Animations LLC.
Division of PD Corp. Midnight Inc.
No, the giant spoon broke a while ago. Okay, so when Garf of the Fields, there's 9 Garfs. They're all Tabaxis. So Garf of the Fields, yeah, cat 9 lives. Yeah.
God damn it! I don't know why that's so funny.
So Garf of the Fields died in The Curse of Strahd, and I brought him over to this other campaign. So in the other campaign, they deal with Garf the White, because I'm pulling like a Lord of the Rings kind of Garf the White. And Garf the White is a snow leopard tabaxi. He's just a stoner because he's always smoking dillweed, and he's a wild magic sorcerer who at any moment can TPK the entire party, just like total party kill with his casting a level 3 fireball centered on yourself.
I actually really like the name Pikapetey. It gives all the animations a weird, justified sense of it. I like Pikapetey too. Why didn't you change it to Pikapetey Animations from just Pikapetey?
It was always Pikapetey Animations.
Was it? Oh.
Yeah. Because I needed it needed a first and last name when I made the channel. They required a first and last name. So it's Pikapetey Animation. I couldn't leave one blank.
Yeah, that's right. My last name is Bisk. They don't even do the ew. When they first met me, everybody was
It's
just
so
like
commonplace.
Ew, now it's
I
so
don't even
common.
think about it anymore.
You don't.
You've normalized the word rectal. Congratulations.
Well, the funny thing is I used to do a search and say just would put the word rectal in and immediately just rectal cancer or colon cancer, and now it's like colon cancer and.
I kind of wish your content was bad. That way I could have made a joke about how that's still relevant because your content's cancer. But I can't. It's actually really good.
Some people could think it was cancer, I suppose.
Yeah.
Catholic
Sorry,
Pope.
haters.
God.
I mean, oh, the funny thing is when I did that wedding video, and I went to the wedding and I showed it there, and everybody loved it. And then the family of the bride said, "What's your channel name?" And I, well, that's the tragedy, isn't it?
That's the tragedy.
Yeah.
I think it was funny when my aunt like barely mentions your name.
Oh no.
And just
She's like
didn't think about it. Even when she was
Yeah.
showing her like friends and family the video, she said no one brought it up. Because I
Really?
asked, like no one did anyone ask about like the rectal name or anything?
They
Like,
must have
no one
just-
noticed.
They must have just been so amused by her being a cartoon dog.
Yeah, I
That
guess
must
so.
have been it. It's a font.
Or they were amused by Biscuit Fister being Biscuit Fister.
I already miss Biscuit Fist.
Yeah, he's in Greece last time I talked to him.
Yeah.
He's in Greece.
Yeah, he's currently doing like military stuff.
Oh, okay.
Top secret stuff.
FBI.
Greasy stuff.
Greasy.
Maxi.
We should call him a greaser when he comes back.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh, these are my. Where did you come from, my friend? Yeah, nobody gave a shit when I was Mysterious Animator X, but now everybody knows Rex.
It's just grown.
It just has.
I'm glad I did buy the Oculus, the Index, because even though I don't have it now, I can still see that Half-Life Alyx is sitting in my library, and it makes me feel so good looking at it.
It's an invent.
I don't think I'm gonna pre-order it. I think I'm just gonna wait for it to release. Usually I pre-order games, but not this time.
I really never saw the point in pre-ordering digital games unless they like gave you something really good, like a digital asset.
It's like that Spyro game, the remastered. Now they're selling a version where all 3 games are. But when it first came out, they only had 1 game. Man, I don't like when folders show up in the system that are just labeled number, symbol, 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 number. I don't know what that is.
Just don't open them.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Gotta get that VPN. Like everybody else has a VPN. I don't have a VPN. I don't know what I would use it for.
I don't really use mine much. But I'm also not doing like super illegitimate things too much anymore. Super illegitimate.
Oh, illegitimate.
Where do I go now? Oh.
Almost done. Yes, Mystic Blue, I did change my channel name to Retro Abyss. It's, though the headliner still says Mysterious Animator X. Today I'm going to make a new head when I'm done. But now I'm organized. I'm going to make a nice new logo, and I think the logo is going to be like a bowl with like a steaming turd coming.
Oh my god.
That's all I could think about.
Uh-oh. Stinky Poopy.
How about a butt just pointing upwards with a spoon sitting on top?
That's it.
God. that is weird.
Oh my! Now but I can't do that because I'll totally be demonetized. I need something that's like fancy. I think what I'm thinking about is like a fancy restaurant, like fancy anal bisque, booty soup.
Oh,
You just say
Wow.
anal bisque.
Oh, it's just another word for rectal, you know. Anal,
Yeah,
rectal.
true.
Yeah. Nether bisque.
damn head crabs.
And yeah, I think the color palette for that new header will be like a nice gradient from yellow to brown. It'll be perfect.
Oh no.
What's up, gamer?
Hey gamer.
Hey, gamer. Who said I was done?
Hey kids.
Oh shit.
Jesus. Terrible.
The heck?
Oh, Chef got his buck.
Looking nice so far, Petey.
Hey, that's a nice in.
Oh my god.
That's triggering me. Those dogs are not biologically accurate. The way you're drawing them,
Oh, furries.
I'm trigger. Furries would be.
Immune to that.
No, yeah, like you think they'd be like protected. Like we should include them in the LGBTQF.
Oh dear.
I swear, if they ever start including that into that list, I'm like out. I'm out. It's like enough of the protected classes. You're not all. That was close. I almost got in a political discussion there.
There you go. Good.
Oh.
Almost. I said all.
Oh no, you just wait for his freaking people in his stream chat.
Yeah, Pikapetey, did you hear about the Netflix and Nickelodeon deal? I think it's going to be producing new films and shows exclusive for Netflix. Yeah, I hope it goes well for them because that's all they got.
Oh.
So what do you think, Petey? I came up with a new idea for like a '90s commercial for the Super Nintendo. Did you catch that?
I heard a little bit about it. What?
Super Nintendo.
Oh god.
You cut out. He cut out at the very end.
It's a commercial.
Okay.
It's a commercial idea I have for the Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo.
No, Nintendo Woo.
Woo.
Oh god. Oh,
Only on the Super Nintendo Woo. Shiba Quest. Everybody's all nostalgic and shit. I could do that.
How can I pre-order a Super Nintendo Woo?
Nintendo.
No.
We couldn't make more Super Nintendo Woos for Christmas. We ran out of chip.
Oh my god.
Oh, that button did work.
Number 11.
I know about Claws. I don't personally have Netflix, so I haven't seen it, but I've been following all the animators and looking at all the pencil tests for the Claws and
Fucking gorgeous.
Green Eggs and Ham. I know. Dude, that sucks you didn't get to work on it because of passport
Dude, I came
issues.
so close. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then I got the passport, but it was too late. They're like, yeah, we've already.
Oh man.
Damn.
Have you heard of Hullabaloo? Is that still going on?
Hullabaloo.
Yeah, Hullabaloo is a 2D animation film.
I have not heard about that. But I would guess that if it's.
Yeah,
I don't know, I have to look it up.
It's been in the works for years.
But what's it about?
It's like a steampunk style film. I don't know what it's about, but it's all like steampunky. It's really cool looking.
Cool. Sounds neat. I mean, I just want to see different things. I just want to see anything that's new and different. And even though Klaus's story is supposedly kind of cliche, like the look of it alone is enough to just make me want to think it's a little different. You know, to want to see it.
Bork.
Bork. Is that your beast, Petey?
No.
No, that was mine.
What kind of dog is that? It sounded big.
Golden Lab.
Oh. Not huge, but big enough. Oh, woo.
Oh yeah, she big girl.
Who just a wooed?
That's a $200 fine.
God damn it! The funny thing was like I didn't even know what the fuck Owu was until I heard Petey refusing to say it.
I still don't know
Now
what
I
it
can't
means.
stop thinking about it. God damn it!
Oh.
Oh.
Number 11.
Fuck.
So cursed.
So good.
Hopefully, Petey, nobody will look at your animation and go, see something wrong with the texture in the groin? And it looks like something dirty?
God.
Is that a wiener?
I was more upset that you bathed that comment.
No, that was an accident. That was an accident. The only reason I favorite a lot of comments is because I'm like, okay, if I do that, it'll remind people the channel exists because they get a notification there.
Oh, yeah.
Inbox. So I don't pay attention to a lot of the stuff I favorite. So, like, somebody could theoretically be in there going, Heil Hitler, I could accidentally favorite it without even knowing.
Oh.
That's smart. I didn't think about that they get a notification that it was faved.
They do.
Oh.
And it's probably the only reason that, like, some people keep coming back to my channel. The views have slowed down recently, and I'm not sure why. I don't think eggs, but I'm not certain. Maybe people are just getting sick of the Shiba videos, so maybe that's why I step up and start doing more animation. Also, it seems like people aren't, I looked at my statistics, I looked at the analytics for the and I'm only getting like 9% from notifications. That's to say, like, of 100% of people that are subscribed to the channel, only 9% are getting bell notifications. So all of you people out there, if you're in Petey's chat that you subscribe to my channel, make sure you hit that bell notification because it really helps. You'll get a notification.
Oh my God.
You'll know when a new video comes out. Self-chill. Oh.
A woo?
Oh.
A woo.
See, I fucking hate that word and why I'm saying it and laughing at it.
Ironically, perhaps?
I don't. Oh, god damn it.
Or maybe you're just a degenerate now.
I'm a degenerate now.
And then.
It's a vacuum cleaner! Run!
Is that your woman?
Oh, sorry.
Scatter!
Is that your woman?
No.
Or is it, who is that? Your maid? Who's that?
It's my brother's girlfriend. My brother and his girlfriend.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, I thought you were divorced or something, or I don't. I was like, there's a mystery person vacuum.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, sorry. I forgot to mute the mic.
It's the ghost in Midnight Fox's house. Ironically enough, even the ghosts in your house are.
This is true.
The ghosts are like, this is good vacuuming.
What the fuck, man? Okay, Archon.
I'm sorry, I'm feeling weird today. Maybe it's just this house I'm in. And this house is full of weirdos. Mystic Blue, I agree. I don't dab either. But the cartoons I was working on, I couldn't help but like draw people dabbing because all the Shivas
It was
were.
ironically funny.
Yeah. They still don't know what the name of that show is. We finished all 18 episodes of storyboards. They still don't know the name of the goddamn show. They've started animating it too. They don't know the name of it.
Pink.
Drive. I had a whole archive of WACOM drivers.
I like this. I want to put this on t-shirt.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
That wouldn't be.
That'd be a good merch thing.
Yeah.
You know, Shiba shirts.
Yeah.
Dude, with the, you know that Shiba Squad logo with the paw that you put on your crafts
Oh
Yeah.
back?
Have like Shiba Squad jackets. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Have like a leather biker kind of jacket, and on the back of it have like Shiba Squad.
I paid $10 to get into the Discord, and all I got was this lousy.
I can only imagine what that would be like. A Shiba biker gang.
Oh,
I'd
God.
be terrified.
You look like those all the patches.
Yes, riding towards
President.
you. Jesus, I'd be terrified.
Petey's would be president. I think probably Mystic would be vice president, or maybe Shale.
We'd have like a V formation. Petey would be the lead motorcycle.
And we'd all crash because we don't know how to ride fucking motorcycles.
That's true.
Run, Sheba, run!
Run, boy, run.
Oh, wait, shit. Wait, hang on.
Oh my
This is the
God.
last one the same as...
That's a great cycle.
Mm-hmm. But I gotta check if the last one is the same as the first one. Yep, it is. Okay.
This is for our reference.
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome. You'll have to send that to me, like the individual frames or animation. I can make the frame. Pork.
Need to give it that old Looney Tunes running sound.
No, more like a Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, I've got that.
Hot Diggity Demon uses a lot of old Hanna-Barbera sound effects in his animations.
Dude, he's still on YouTube. I thought he'd be like snapped up by a studio by now, by like somebody who saw him and like, hey, you want to do a deal, make something, you know?
He's
Yeah.
he's a little difficult to work with, from what I've heard.
Oh, that would make sense because the people that I've heard were quote difficult to work with don't work in animation anymore for that specific reason.
Oh.
No! Oh no! I can...
Who can do the... Linda. I can't do
Oh
it.
yeah, I have this one. Send nudes.
Get the dog catcher.
Linda, what are all these
Oh
dogs?
no, not that one.
right, I gotta go take out my dog for a
Alright.
walk, and
I still have a picture of that hidden message in that
all right,
old
thanks for
video.
coming out, everyone. That was fun. We finished animation. Yay. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
And always remember, kids. Always remember. Send nudes.
What a great message to send to the people. I leave you, my loyal children. Send nudes.
Shoot nudes. It sounds very illegal. Yes, it is definitely illegal.
Oh my god. Shiba King, what am I to do in my time of grief? Send nudes, my dear boy. Send nudes.
I forgot I had this tied to this work in progress. Alrighty.
Oh my god.
Man, I just you know, slated this channel for deletion. Thanks, Copa.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, I'm weirded out by that old Copa thing.
Yeah, I am too.
You know why it
man.
exists, right? It exists because of those fuckers who made all the Elsa and Spider-Man videos and those gross quote-unquote kids videos that are just like clearly
Oh
like
god. Yeah.
pedophiles.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Alright, see ya.
See ya.